I just lived out my gay boy fantasy there. I hope you guys do that. Welcome to the second annual Just Say Gay Show. And yeah, if you couldn't tell from the opening number, I'm gay. So that's why I'm your host tonight. My name's Lucas. And I just want to thank everyone who's here tonight because, you know, unfortunately, many of my friends couldn't make it because they're in Fire Island. But that's okay, I understand. It's a very popular time to go because everyone has Juneteenth off next week. And I'm sure everyone in the Pines, which the demographics can be seen by this chart right here, will honor and reflect on America's newest national holiday. So the Just Say Gay Show was named in protest of Florida Governor Ron Desantis' Don't Say Gay laws. Screw him. And unfortunately, Meatball Ron is still up to his nonsense, right? And so, in the spirit of Paris is burning, the library is now open, and it's time for the read. Ron DeSantis, you spent $1 billion in the Republican primary, and you still dress like you buy your suits off the sales rack at Men's Warehouse. So you launched your Freedom Summer and mandated that only red, white, and blue lights can be shown on bridges, purposely outlawing rainbow during Pride. Oh, that's funny. I heard your wife bans all lights when you're having sex with her. Ron, you went to war with Disney and lost, and in the meanwhile, you turned Florida into the most anti-LGBTQ state in the country. But this week, a federal judge ruled that Florida's restrictions on gender-affirming care for both minors and adults are unconstitutional. Yes. Ron, you can wish upon a star all you want, you will always be a loser. Fuck that guy. On the topic of LGBTQ news, I think it's time for So Many Issues in the Headlines, Rainbow Edition. So Mississippi Republicans passed a law to regulate transgender people's use of restrooms in public schools. Mississippi ranks 49th in healthcare and 50th in the economy, but sure, spend the money and time regulating where trans people can pee. That sounds smart. Do you know Virginia is now the only state in the South that doesn't have a ban on gender-affirming care for minors? The South is so transphobic, it would have a comedy special on Netflix. I guess I'm not getting picked up by Netflix. A few weeks ago, the Colorado Republican Party sent out a mass email with the subject, "God hates pride." In response, God wrote back, "Unsubscribe." The was like, lose my email. The Colorado Republican Party also posted on X, "Burn all the pride flags this summer." Oh, that reminds me, Happy Flag Day! Woo! You know, it's good. I'm excited for it too. No one loves this holiday more than notoriously horny for flags Martha Ann Alito, wife of Supreme Court Justice Samuel Alito, who was just caught on tape saying that she hates the rainbow flag so much that she wanted to hang the sacred flag of Jesus up in protest. Here it is. Actually, this flag is giving so much drama, it's the gayest flag I've ever seen. Martha Ann. And you know what? I'll just say we're all thinking, why does this woman have so many fucking flags? I mean, she better have a flag when Beyonce gets snubbed by the Grammys. You can post that one up. Anyway. But I was thinking about in history, like, what type of people care this much about flags? And then actually on the recording, she said, quote, "I'm German, from Germany. My heritage is German. If you come after me, I'll give it right back to you."
What the fuck?
Talk about a red flag. Literally, am I right? She said it. At the same event, Justice Alito was caught on tape saying that he thinks compromise between liberals and conservatives is basically impossible, and endorsed the return of the country going back to a place of godliness. In the words of Lisa Rinna,
it's whack-a-doodle time. It is whack-a-doodle time.
this is a reminder that the president nominates Supreme Court justices, okay? And if convicted felon Donald Trump, if he wins, Alito will retire, and Trump will nominate a judge who is so conservative, he'll make Alito look like he could be a judge of RuPaul's Drag Race. I'm just saying, warning you. The Biden-Harris campaign is ramping up efforts to, court the LGBTQ vote. Apparently, they are going to host, they're going to have a presence at over 200 Pride events, have a paid media blitz, and have a fundraiser in New York City. That sounds identical to my Pride plans. Yeah, as president, Joe Biden, he signed the Respect for Marriage Act. He rescinded Trump's ban on trans people in the military. And he signed executive orders to protect LGBTQ civil rights. And arguably most importantly, he had Lady Gaga sing in his inauguration, okay? There's nothing gayer than that. And Pop Pop, he puts his paws up. Well, he tries to, but Let's celebrate that according to a recent Gallup poll, 7.6 of American adults identify as LGBTQ. Yes! As the Pope would say, that's a whole lot of faggots. He would actually say that. Gallup has been doing this poll since 2012, and every year, the percentage increases, which makes sense because every generation, the LGBTQ population basically doubles. For millennials, 1 in 10 American adults identify as LGBTQ. And for Gen Z, yes, it's 1 in 5. Which makes sense because they all worship the same God.